Section 1, The Historical Gold Mine, 1953 and the Wheat Penny Legacy. Let's take a trip back to 1953. America was healing from the aftermath of World War II, and a new era of industrial growth and hope was booming under President Dwight D. Eisenhower. And in the midst of it all, the Lincoln wheat cent, a classic symbol of American resilience, was still going strong. The 1953 D. Lincoln wheat penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which struck over 700 million of these copper coins. That sounds like a lot, right? But wait, not all 1953 D pennies were created equal. While most were minted with care, a tiny number had rare and valuable mint errors that would go unnoticed for decades, until they exploded in value. The wheat penny design, by Victor David Brenner, had been in use since 1909 and featured President Lincoln on the obverse and wheat ears on the reverse, hence the nickname. The 1953 D was part of this proud legacy, but within this massive mintage lies the true treasure. Collision, Section 2, The Value Explosion, Why Some 1953 D Pennies Are Worth a Fortune. Now here's where things get really exciting. While most 1953 D wheat pennies are only worth 3 to 25 cents in circulated condition, some rare versions have been auctioned for over $10,000, $25,000, and in ultra-rare cases, even over $100,000. You might be asking, what makes these coins so valuable? Well, there are a few key factors. Fire 1. Condition, the mint state magic. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC in MS 67 or MS 68 red, RD, are incredibly rare. These coins have full mint luster, no signs of circulation, and an original red copper hue that has not darkened over time. A 1953 D Lincoln cent graded MS 67 plus red sold for a stunning $14,100 at auction. Even MS 66 RD examples can fetch $1,000 to $2,000 plus. If you have a flawless 1953 D wheat penny, especially one with brilliant red coloration, you may be sitting on a 4- or 5-figure coin. Fire 2. Errors, the rare minting mistakes that drive up value. The real jackpot lies in mint errors, and trust me, the 1953 D has some of the most lucrative error types collectors dream about. Stop sign double die obverse, DDO. A DDO happens when the design on the coin's obverse is struck twice slightly misaligned, creating a ghosted or doubled appearance on words like liberty or in God we trust. These are rare in 1953 D pennies, but if you find one, it's easily a $5,000 to $10,000 coin, especially in mint state. Repunched mint mark, RPM. Another well-known error on the 1953 D is the repunched mint mark, where the D was struck more than once in slightly different positions. Collectors love these, and some of them are valued between $100 to $1,500, depending on clarity and condition. Stop sign off-center strikes. Off-center errors, where part of the design is missing due to a misaligned planchet, can range from 10% off-center to extreme 50% or more. A dramatic off-center 1953 D penny could net you $500 to $2,000 or more, especially in uncirculated condition. Stop sign die cracks, CUDs, and BIE errors. Smaller errors like die breaks or the popular BIE error, a die crack between the B and E in Liberty, may not be worth thousands, but collectors pay $10 to $100 plus for these quirky mistakes. Chart increasing, Section 3, Market Trends and Recent Auctions. Let's take a quick peek at what these coins are going for at real auctions. Receipt recent auction highlights. MS 67 RD 1953 D wheat penny, sold for $7,050 at Heritage Auctions. MS 67 plus RD with brilliant color and perfect strike, realized $14,100. Repunched mint mark in MS 65, sold for $1,500. Double die obverse example in MS 64, sold privately for $8,200. These aren't just random numbers, these are real coins sold by real collectors, and you might have one hiding in your pocket change or coin collection right now. Magnifying glass tilted left, Section 4, How to Identify a Rare 1953 D wheat penny. You're probably wondering, how do I know if MY 1953 D penny is one of these ultra-rare ones? Here are the top tips to check. White heavy checkmark 1. Check the color. If it's bright red, RD, and shiny with no wear, you may have an uncirculated coin, get it graded. White heavy check mark 2. Look closely at the mint mark D. Use a magnifier to check for signs of doubling or repunching. White heavy check mark 3. Examine the obverse words. Look at liberty and in God we trust, 4 signs of doubling. White heavy check mark 4. Off-center or misaligned strike. Anything that looks like it was struck off kilter is a possible valuable error. White heavy check mark 5. Look for BIE errors or die breaks. Between the B and E in liberty, a small line could be worth $10 to $100 plus. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. This will dramatically increase its value. Section 5, Fun Fact, Why the 1953 D is so loved by collectors. Interestingly, the 1953 D penny is one of the last years of high-quality copper planchets before major changes in the minting process during the late 1950s and 1960s. The Denver Mint was known for sharp strikes and clean coin dies in 1953, making well-preserved errors even more desirable because of their rarity against such high mint quality. Collectors love finding mint-state errors on coins from this era. They're a testament to both perfection and imperfection working together. Police car light, final section, call to action and closing words. Microphone host voice, excited and encouraging. So there you have it, the 1953 D Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that looks ordinary to most, but could be hiding a treasure worth thousands or even over $100,000 in your hands. If you've got one of these pennies, or you're inspired to go searching through your collection, start checking for those mint marks, errors, and red luster. Because the next big auction star could be your coin. Speech balloon, drop a comment below if you've got a 1953 D Wheat Penny and what condition it's in. Mobile phone with arrow, don't forget to subscribe to 4K Rare Coins for more explosive discoveries like this one. Thumbs up, smash that like button if you love coin collecting, and share this video with your fellow treasure hunters. Bell and ring the bell so you never miss a rare coin that could change your life. Until next time, keep hunting, keep dreaming, and may your next penny be worth a fortune. Money with wings. This is 4K Rare Coins, signing off. Happy collecting. End of script. Let me know if you want this script customized for your channel name, or split into segments with visuals or B-roll suggestions. Section 5, Fun Fact, Why the 1953 D is so loved by collectors. Interestingly, the 1953 D penny is one of the last years of high-quality copper planchets before major changes in the minting process during the late 1950s and 1960s. The Denver Mint was known for sharp strikes and clean coin dies in 1953, making well-preserved errors even more desirable because of their rarity against such high mint quality. Collectors love finding mint-state errors on coins from this era. They're a testament to both perfection and imperfection working together. Police car light, final section, call to action and closing words. Microphone host voice, excited and encouraging. So there you have it, the 1953 D Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that looks ordinary to most, but could be hiding a treasure worth thousands or even over $100,000 in your hands. If you've got one of these pennies, or you're inspired to go searching through your collection, start checking for those mint marks, errors, and red luster.